Mopungchuket.
7. Fuses by Lebden Jamir depicting.
Bhai, how many kilometers?
But I couldn't make sense of that. Local myths describe the lake as owned by a Sangram, a demigod manifesting as a giant python.
This pond never gets dries up.
Oh.
Seeing how Aos migrated away from Chungli Imti centuries ago.
The 7 pillars, also known as the 7 themed totem poles or wooden sculptures, are striking features in the Sungkotenem Park Amphitheatre of Mopungchuket village, an ancient Ao Naga village called Ao Timulung, in Mopungchuket district of Nagaland, hosts Sungkotenem Park. These hand-carved pillars blend Ao Naga folklore with modern artistry, serving as visual storytellers on cultural heritage.
Pillar of eye. On top, as I mentioned,
The pillar of eye symbolizes vision and awareness.
PP.
It reminds us to observe the world carefully, learn from nature, and see life with wisdom and clarity. For the Ao people, vision is not just about seeing, it is about understanding.
Oh, this is a traditional Ao belief,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Originally when...
originally.
But this concept you guys must be having from a very, very long time,
From
huh?
a long time, from our
I know.
great grandfather. And down there we can see an old man carrying that one, which we have an old man, which resembles. Usually we have village. So for administrating and all, mostly the men flocks used to carry those administration and all. So which resembles the old flocks resembles the administrating our village. At the same time, down there we can see people sing in a line, which resembles village flocks having merrymakings and all, getting together. And down there we can see small houses. That's the symbol of a village.
Yeah.
And on top, on bottom of the structure, we can see a tree stone, which relating to that, and which means that in olden days, our kitchen usually has a tree stone with where we can cook and where we can make fires, you know. So basically, it's based on that.
Okay.
So this pillar of eye resembles we have a creator.
Yeah.
We believe in that, and he is the one looking after us in every aspect of our lives, and he knows our plans, and we have to fulfill, and we are going according to that.
Pillar of tribe. Okay.
So
This is the pillar of
different
tribe,
people
a symbol of effort, courage, and determination.
to get
It teaches us that
You're
success
kind of
comes
meeting
through
different
hard
people
work
during lifetime.
and
same
persistence.
time.
The Ao community values
Living in this world,
resilience and
blindly
spirit of
but we
never
have
giving
a
up.
set goal at the same time. And as a community, people are getting together as one and focusing, getting to one structural item, for, which means which we can achieve in our days to come also. And people used to match their palm at the same time, and sometimes they make wishes. And I've gone through that they had already fulfilled those wishes. Yeah, some people say that during when I was visiting for the first time, I make a wish to have successful, or maybe to have I had a dream and I make a wish in it.
Yeah.
Now I'm fulfilled. I already get that dreams and fulfill those dreams.
Yeah.
Those were the words I've heard from them by making this wish faithfully, and it's already come true in their life. And this struggle, this pillar of try means now we are from craving one for another and stepping with a lot of struggles, you know. But since we had a set goal to achieve that one, and we determined to reach that goal.
Okay.
Let's try samples.
The pillar of peace represents harmony among people and with nature. It reflects the importance of unity, mutual respect, and peaceful living in Ao Naga culture. Peace is seen as the foundation of a strong community.
Peace or peace on earth resembles structure as a structure of man and female. From that only we are inherit, or from that only we are descended. So peace, they are capturing a bird symbol which resembles tof bird. So tof resembles peace. No? So peace on earth. While living in this holy world, without peace, so we can survive or we can do further beyond our generation. So in our community with peace, not only in our community but in the whole world.
Yep.
This one, time pillar.
Time.
This pillar symbolizes time,
Time pillar.
their connection between the
The story of
past,
our village.
present, and the future.
The bottom
It reminds
You can see a
us
tree
to
circle.
respect our
which
ancestors,
resembles we have three
value
kills
the
in our
present
village.
moment,
Three?
Three kills.
and preserve traditions
Or you can see
for
three
future
wards.
generations.
Words.
Colony.
Okay, call.
Say. And which resembles tree circle, tree pole, and then next there we can see people standing, making. Up there we can see a human head, a skull. I mean, at the same time the buffalo or cow head during those times. So people used to worship. At the same time, not exactly worship, but while merrymakings, and since they were practicing head hunting, so whenever they get those hours and all, they have a feast in our village. And those resembles our great grandfathers. They used to worship those sun, moon, earth as their god and goddesses.
Yeah,
And
we too.
big trees,
Yeah.
And up next we can see a small, like a arrow and a ball, something like that, which we can narrate as during those times they don't have those alphabets, to the handwriting alphabets and all. So they used to put some signs which they can communicate or which they can narrate during those times. And on top, not to be reach to be the top, we can see the buffaloes, those only the great warriors or the rich people in a village or in a community, they can have face during those times. Or they can rare only those things, only the rich people, and they only the one who can afford all these things, So likewise, and the next we can see a stick, like a stick or like a wooden curved stick. It's like a currency. Our forefathers, they call it as a chapili. So they use those for their barter system. At the same time, whatever you want to get, you can exchange with that chapili. You can. I hope you have already gone through the museum, so you can find there also.
I have seen the currency with a stick currency. Yes.
So, which resemble it one. And on the top we can see small rounds, 5 rounds up there, which resemble we have a 5 governing body, I should say. But according to the certain structure or certain years, they used to get down to their younger generations, pass on to their generations to rule over the village, or they can look after. So we have 5 things, which namely Metin Sangar, Kusa Sangar, Mubung Sangar, Matam Sangar, and Ryung Sangar. So according to the age difference, they used to come up and they look after our village, governing our village according to the time frame. It will be around 15 to 20 years, or maybe more than that, even at the max 30 years. Used to lower.
They used to?
They used to rule our village.
Oh, they used to administer the
Administer
village.
the village, yes.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Pillar of promise.
Pillar of promise. Okay,
The
promises.
pillar of promise stands for trust, commitment, and responsibility.
We believe that
Promises made to family, community, and culture are considered sacred
like male and female.
in traditional
You will
our
make
society.
promises that male will say to the, female will say to the male that whenever she gets pregnant, then stay in the cave or stay in the autumn cave. The female hornbill used to shed their feathers and all to making these and open to gather the baby, and the male hornbill used to put the mother in the child and then they give. So until they get free from their nest or until they get the feather in their body, the male hornbill used to put the mother in the child, and by that promise, by making those promise, they will have a cross with that mother, and whenever couples or something like comes up, whenever they make promise, they will fulfill, and if the male hornbill can't able to fulfill this, or maybe can't able to make it out, then the own cross, then female hornbill, the own cross with that particular girl. So that promise is like whenever we reflect in our society, in our life also, whichever we are making a promise, we have to fulfill it, or the one which we can afford, or one which we can able to do, we can make promise. But whenever that promise is to get done or unable to fulfill, that the person used to get hurt, and at the same time we are then facing that negligence in our life also. Whenever we can able to fulfill that promise, also promise is very much.
Are you married?
No one.
So now he can go on and on teaching about,
Yeah.
That's what he's explaining more and more. Then I thought definitely this fellow is not married. Pillar of love.
Love. I hope that you have already heard Ao Naga.
Pillar of
Oh,
love,
no.
a symbol of compassion, care, and human connection.
What the Romeo and
It
Juliet
reflects
of
the
Ao
warmth
Naga?
of community life and the importance of kindness and togetherness.
So Mopungchuket is like a Paris.
Yeah.
Okay, loud town.
They resemble
Please tell their names again.
China and Idiban. That's the
Idipen.
Idiban.
Okay.
Romeo and Juliet of Ao Naga.
Okay.
And this is the memory structure built for them.
Okay.
Love.
Say louder, please.
On top we can see the China and Idiban, I should say, kissing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And behind that we can see the Kutakumki, which China used to play the violin, fiddlecork violin.
China is the guy, boy.
China is that guy, Idiban is the guy. So whenever we go to different situations, China all having together, China used to play that fiddlecork violin to please Idiban. And even within their village though, their parents, they are not willing, since China was from a poor family and Idiban was from a rich family, and their parents are not willing to get them married, so they went outside the village in search of love, like the Longkam and Boya, Muchan, Waromong, and just So while roaming around in those things, China used to play that bitter gold violin to please the different singing, song, merrymaking. At the same time, even the birds, animals, and all will heard the violin sound, get feel asleep or get feel numb after hearing the instrument that China used to play. So they love, yeah, even though they didn't get together in this world, people used to believe that the eternal life they are having together. That's the pillar of love structure, the pillar of protection.
Protector. Yeah.
The pillar of protector. It represents
On top we can see
guardianship,
moral.
bravery, and the duty to protect one's people, land, culture, and heritage.
Holding
It
together.
honors those who safeguard the identity and traditions of the
Most of the village,
Ao Nagas.
male flocks were the only one who protect the village. At the same time, during those times, hunting was very common, and the male used to get together. As we said, this morong structure where male used to gather together, and you can learn from them, from the elders, how to get to the life and those warrior techniques and all those. It's like an education for a male. So from there we can learn that in all days also the structure of irrigation system was out. And up there we can see a huge man standing, which means this bone actually we say the python, I should say, cobra or python, a snake, a big snake with the bone in that leg. So people, while they were crossing this leg, people used to scare and people used to defend sense while hitting that there is a big snake inside them. So they feel scared. So our villager tried to kill that snake, and out of fear, the leg get enlarged. Before it was very small, but since when the snake kept crawling here and there, they get enlarged, and the people, forefather used to say that half of the body remains here, and half of his body went down somewhere. And till now, we also have a feeling that why the water get not dry up, or why this place is such a place that called as a Sungkotenem Lake. So people used to think about that even now also. So by the name itself, Sungkotenem, our forefather say that it is Sungkotenem, and which means we have a different trees around in this place. More than 50 plus plants and trees are there, so they call it as Sungkotenem.
Sungkotenem means trees.
Yeah, different kind of trees.
Different kind of trees.
Trees, different way. So more than 50 trees are there. So they name it as Sungkotenem. So it's a huge tree.
Oh.
Those times. At the same time, people used to worship this lake also. So whenever emergency like fire broke out in the village, or during those times enemy used to invade or want to kill our village, so during that time the person used to come up here and worship to protect from those enemies or from those fires and all. So I heard that once our village got fire, some houses were burned, but and at the same time the Ahom king used Ahoms from Assam, they came up to invade our village also. So even that also, he came up and he said that you are sleeping. Why are you sleeping? Our village has been the enemy around us and you are sleeping through. what are you looking? What he was been murmuring or was been thinking?
Who?
Like the one who used to worship, just like, oh, you are sleeping, we are in the danger zone, or we are being surrounded by the enemy. What are you looking? So he was been saying like that. And after a few moments, during night time, a tall shining light appears in the lake, and that those enemies, the Ahoms, they were being scared since they couldn't see it like that before. So they were being scared and that they left their belongings here and there, just preparing for their survival. So a pillar of protecting our village, protecting our village, those crises and all, and those difficulties faced by our villagers, our village people. When seeking the help of that, our places will protect those enemies intention or some emergencies like that.
Together, these seven pillars beautifully represent the spirit of our heritage and folklore here in Mopungchuket village, blending culture, wisdom, tradition, and timeless values. As we stand before these seven pillars here at the Sungkotenem Park Amphitheatre, one beautiful truth becomes clear. These values are not limited to our culture alone. The eye teaches wisdom, the pride teaches perseverance, peace reminds us to live in harmony, time connects generations, promise builds trust, love unites humanity, and the protector reminds us to safeguard what truly matters. No matter which country, culture, faith, or religion we belong to, these values are universal. Every civilization teaches us to seek wisdom, work hard, live peacefully, respect time, keep our word, love one another, and protect our people and heritage. That's what makes these seven pillars so powerful. They are not just monuments of our folklore, they are reflections of shared human values. And perhaps that is the true beauty of heritage. The more deeply we understand one culture, the more we discover what connects all humanity. From the beautiful village of Mopungchuket, this is a reminder that traditions may differ, but human values remain timeless.